Syndicated radio host Leslie Marshall is with me now. Look, this is pretty strong stuff here. You can't be happy to have your party, you're on the left, you cannot be happy to have your party led by people like Chelsea Handler saying things like that.
Chelsea Handler doesn't lead the Democratic Party, nor does Madonna.
But she's moved into a leadership position because they're out front saying these outrageous things.
No, they both were speakers because they are stars and have star value at a march that, quite frankly, had numbers that were record-breaking, not only here but even worldwide. That Chelsea Handler does not speak for every Democrat nor every woman, certainly me. I feel with regard to Madonna, there is no one that should ever threaten violence upon anyone, especially the White House. Nobody should ever threaten the President of the United States. There are laws against that. I don't care who you are, what side you're on. That is wrong and it's irresponsible.
I take your point,
but
Leslie.
Part of what they're doing is they are trying to speak out in anger, and they are angry about certain issues and women's issues.
Yes,
and
but
those two got far off track from what this march was about.
They have taken a position where they're out front of the Democrat Party. And frankly, I don't hear any Democrats saying, shut up, be quiet. That's out of bounds. We don't want to hear it. I have not heard a senior Democrat say that.
Well, we had somebody going for the DNC saying white people should shut up, and I think Chelsea and Madonna are white. There are people saying that. I said here on national television yesterday and today
member of
that
Congress,
Madonna and
which
everybody...
Democrat in Congress, a Senate or the House, has said to Chelsea Handler, that's out of bounds? Who has said to Madonna, out of bounds, be quiet?
Madonna was out of bounds technically, although I think it is wrong to attack a spouse or a child of any president, and that is right or left. It is wrong for her to attack Melania, but it was wrong to have attacked Michelle Obama. It was wrong to have attacked Laura Bush and Hillary Clinton, and nobody spoke out on either side at that time.
Name a Democrat in the House or the Senate who has said, Chelsea Handler, you're out of bounds, shut up.
I don't think that they should say Chelsea Handler should shut up. She has a First Amendment right to that opinion, even though it may be it may be wrong, it may be crossing the boundaries. For those of us like myself that think stay away from the spouses and the children, they didn't run for office. Donald Trump did, Melania didn't. But I have seen attacks on both left and right of the children and the spouses, and nobody either side of the aisle.
Can you name a House Democrat or a Senate Democrat who has said, I repudiate what Chelsea Handler said, I repudiate what Madonna has said?
But why should they have to? When nobody repudiated attacks on Michelle Obama, attacks on President Obama, attacks on their two daughters, and during the 8 years that they were in Washington.
To do.
Either side, I agree with you,
and
but nobody has either side.
I haven't seen it.
But why did the Democrats have to be held to a different standard?
They're not held to a different standard. Chelsea Handler said something outrageous, and I've not heard a named Democrat say repudiate it.
I think it's outrageous when people made fun of the arms of the former First Lady, asked for the birth certificate of our former president, don't you?
What you've got is Hollywood celebrities taking over your party.
They're not
Hold on a
taking over.
second. Let's listen to this, please.
Good morning, all. Thank you for being here. On behalf of the President of the United States, it is my great privilege to welcome America's new ambassador to the United Nations, Governor Nikki Haley. I am also grateful to be joined today by her friend, Senator Marco Rubio, and by senior members of the administration staff at the White House. Our White House Chief of Staff, Reince Priebus, and White House Chief Strategist and Senior Counsel Steve Bannon, among others, are joining us for this important and historic occasion in the life of the nation and in the life of America's place in the world. Our new ambassador to the United Nations is living proof of the promise of America. The daughter of immigrants, she would rise to become the first female Indian American governor in our country's history. The people of South Carolina have placed great faith in you, and you repaid them with a record of extraordinary success, which has created prosperity and opportunity for the people of South Carolina. All of America also watched with admiration as you led your state and inspired the nation through a time of great tragedy in Charleston just last year. I know the President and I are confident you will bring your intellect, your leadership, your character, and your unfailing grace to the role of ambassador to the United Nations for the United States of America and on behalf of the President of the United States, it is my great privilege to administer to you the oath of office. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Nikki Haley, do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same. That I take this obligation freely. Without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion. And that I will well and faithfully discharge. The duties of the office upon which I am about to enter. So help me God. Congratulations.
Okay, the swearing in of Nikki Haley, UN ambassador, America's ambassador to the United Nations. That just happened. You saw it live. Now, the big story of the day, if you've got anything to do with money, Dow 20,000. We hit that mark right at the opening bell this morning, and we've held it. 20,051 as we speak. The Dow Industrials are now up 139 points. Lots of talk around the table this morning about animal spirits. Lots of smiles around our set this morning. The Dow is up 20,000. We have competition, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. The competition is glum. They are rarely breaking into a smile. I'm not sure why. I would have thought they'd have been happy. The Dow's at 20,000. Lots of people making a lot of money, sports fan. The viewers are very, very happy, but they, well, they're not exactly Trump supporters, and they are glum.
Was that why Charles Payne's out in the hallway drinking champagne?
That's why Charles Payne's out in the hallway
What was going on with
singing.
him?
And singing, and it was fireworks and balloons.
See, now it's up some more. Now we're up 142 points at 20,055. Now, I have to ask one last question for Leslie Marshall, out there on the left, no doubt. Are you smiling about Dow 20,000, or are you glum because it's Trump's rally?
No, I want the economy to be robust and do well, but I don't want you to faint or to chide me. I don't own any stocks.
Okay.
I'm too chicken to play the market. I don't go to Vegas. Seriously. I don't want to say I hoard my money, but yeah, I work hard for my pennies and I just keep them.
But you're pleased to see America doing well, even if it's Trump's doing.
I don't know if it's Trump's doing yet. We'll see. We'll
what do you
see.
think's caused this rally? Is it Obama?
Actually, I don't know. I really don't.
Because it's not.
I'd be the wrong person to ask about stocks or sports. I fully admit.
It's not. It's Trump's rally.
We'll see how long it lasts. We got 4 years to go.
Oh, you're hoping it goes down?
No.
You're so miserable.
No, I'm not miserable. I just said I want a robust economy, but I also don't want anybody taking credit for the work that was done the 8 years prior.
Look at this. There's a monitor. I've got a monitor in the studio. It sees our competition. I have not seen a smile all morning.
No.
Not a single cracking of the eyebrow.
This is serious business, dude.
It's
They're
not
sober.
there. Yeah.
And by the way, I don't support Trump. I'm smiling, see?
Look, now we're up 144 points. 20,058. Up 145
Did you
points.
see the Rasmussen poll that now Trump has a 57% approval rating? Okay, so the pundits were saying his approval rating is in the dumps, the worst ever, right? 38%. The market's giving him an approval rating right now. Can we say that? Can we suggest that?
Yes,
that
we
the market
can.
is giving him somewhat
Leslie,
of
we're
an
about to
approval
say goodbye. Smile into your camera. Go, smile, smile, smile. Marshall, you're all right. Thanks very much. Now, I've got to